Good morning, you bad, beautiful bitches. We're with Drew, owner of MoveStudios. All right. On my right, also Colin Began. Okay. Co-host of the show.
Let's go.
Here to be dazzled. Drew.
Yep.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Well, the show is all about you. All right. So let's get into it.
All right.
We are sitting, in case you're like, where the fuck are these guys? Okay.
Right.
New setup for us. We're outdoors in January and we're not cold. We're fine. We're
not worried about it at all.
No,
We're doing good.
You're cold. My teeth aren't chattering, that's for sure. All right?
Nope.
So good lord. Anywho, we're on Drew's truck, okay? Literally in an area where murders have happened here.
Oh yeah, drug deals and murders.
Plenty. Yep, a lot of them.
I believe loosely the plot of Waddy Bulger was all right here, was it not?
I think it was this exact spot.
Are we? Yeah.
That's how I knew we were in the right place.
Danger close. Anywho, let's get to early days of Drew. What got you to? What is this?
Let's explain. What are we sitting in right now?
Truck.
We're actually sitting in, a 26-foot box truck.
Wow.
Yep.
Talk to me about early days of how you got into this. Like you were saying earlier, you're looking for a coffee table on Facebook Marketplace.
Yep, I was.
And then basically fucked around and bought a truck.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the way it went.
Let's go.
I was on Facebook Marketplace just browsing around looking for an end table, and lo and behold, I found a moving truck. And I just looked at it, and it was just like love at first sight.
It felt right.
It did. It felt right.
Were you already into fitness? Like, did you know, okay, I'm looking to, like, if I was looking at a truck right now, it'd probably be for, who knows, personal masturbation chamber.
I knew it. It was coming.
It was going somewhere.
I was going to say, you know what I was going to say? I was going to be like, mobile.
Right.
And then I would have died.
If you didn't say it, I would have.
Like, snooze, fast answer. But back to you.
All right.
What, were you into fitness before that?
I was into fitness since 2011, really. Started my journey back when I graduated from college, believe it or not.
Yep.
And it was great. I worked in a franchise, and I went to a privately owned gym, and then I went to the corporate world and learned a lot of experience in the operations.
Yep.
And, those worlds were great, but I thought there was a better world out there. And COVID hit, and that's when I decided, everybody was lonely at home and looking around, and I was on Facebook Marketplace. You're on there often. It's like,
lives
it's
there.
a place to be.
Facebook Marketplace is like a wet dream for me.
Did you know what you wanted to turn this into when you were looking for your lamp or your end table? And you found this. Did you know right there that that's what it was, or was it just more so kind of like, let me just get this and see what happens, or did you have like somewhat of a plan coming into it?
I knew I wanted to do something. I played around with the thoughts of like a container, a trailer.
Right.
There was so many out there though, and I just took it and I ran with it. I took a chance, and I bought the truck cash and just started fabricating it and engineering it on my own with no degree. So I don't know if it's really called engineering.
You were saying you cut open the side of this thing.
Yeah, the whole side was cut open.
So how long was that process from purchasing this to getting it to where it is now?
Yeah, so purchased it in July of 2020 and launched it in February of 2021, and we just turned 2 years old.
Wow, look at that.
Happy birthday.
Don't say it to me, say it to him.
We should have brought a smash cake for the truck at 2 years old, Wow. And why fitness? Like let's get into like your mentals. Like what's your passion and drive behind all things fitness?
Yeah, so being a trainer in the city, working in the fitness industry, I saw this gap that wasn't allowing exposure to people outside of where they have physical space.
Yep.
So being able to bring instructors, bring studios, bring gyms to areas around the city that they couldn't technically have a physical space, that was my goal, is to generate exposure for others at first. Started as a fitness product, and now we're holistically looked at as a wellness experience and event curator.
Let's go.
And we're just really trying to be a part more of events and creating it and keeping the brand streamlined on the brand with wellness and not getting away from that.
This truck is like, it's like 007's car. Like you would pass it and be like, oh, it's a branded truck. We need like a wide shot of like behind the scenes. This stage came out of this 30-foot truck, 25 feet?
26 foot.
26-foot truck. The side of this thing slowly winches down on some sort of automatic cable system.
Right.
Did you study engineering? What is
Yeah, I read a couple books.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I've dabbled.
Because
I don't know who's gonna watch this. I gotta say something like the truck's done right.
It should hold. We just start going down.
Why?
The engineer out there is like, yeah, okay, fuck that.
Because everything on here is tricked out. It's behind this wall, but he has a squat rack that pulls away from the wall that converts into a bench press. Did you design all that as well? Like, is everything in here designed by?
No, I bought it. It's a garage system that the brand puts them in garages to leave space and make them more space efficient. So I looked into that and I realized this is kind of bigger than a garage.
Yeah.
So I figured I could use the same thing.
Yeah.
If you ever want to bring your truck somewhere, let me know.
Yeah.
We just roll it right
It's
in.
like if I park it right in here.
Yeah.
So even in the
We can
beginning,
jump on Facebook together.
Fit a lot of couches in here.
Facebook
Let me tell
Marketplace, you can live there.
A lot of couches.
in the beginning, when you were starting this, before it took on like more of the event thing,
Yeah.
were you just pulling up on people setting up and just going straight exposure through just bringing this thing around? Was that like your main marketing strategy?
Yeah, it was just guerrilla marketing everywhere. I just landed a great partnership, and that was strictly through guerrilla marketing, product placement, being in the right place at the right time. Researching and looking at events that are happening in the city that are hosted by brands that I want to be a part of. And then I envision, us having unique events together and seeing people that run events in the style and ways that I do.
Right.
Who was the first time you did one-on-one personal training before the events, before everyone knew who MoveStudios was? Was the first individual like a little apprehensive to get inside
To get in the back of your truck?
Like, no, I have a small dog and candy here for you. It's totally fine. What did that look like?
It was the middle of winter, I tell you that.
So there
it
we
was
go.
a snowstorm.
Right,
It was
right.
freezing.
A little desperate.
We were parked in front of Smith & Walensky's on Congress Street.
Yep.
Just because access to the bathroom.
Yep.
So it was great. But yeah, I can't even, obviously they came excited.
Look at that.
Right.
Well, how would you not be excited?
Right.
How did
Well,
you
once
just
this
black
opens
truck on
up
the
and
side of the road, like how are you not excited to get in there?
I will say we won't have to like crop this footage in. I did a workout with Drew in this truck. This is probably almost a year ago, right?
I
A little over a
threw
year
up. It was right before the St. Patty's Day parade
look at
last
that.
year.
Oh, yeah. He put me through a workout. I legitimately threw up.
Oh, yeah.
That
He did.
was
Oh,
like
yeah.
I needed air. And Drew is he's like, I don't know if you just watched some sort of SEAL Team 6 movie, but he was hot on my ass.
I was ready. I was
And
ready for
I was Cadet Kelly in there, and I was just not,
Sir, yes, sir. Just puking out the back.
not going well for me.
Oh no, he just walked out the stairs.
Oh, there you go.
Right on the
Oh,
sidewalk.
yeah.
We're on the
Right by the
sidewalk.
Boston Harbor Hotel. It was great. Like nobody's around.
I don't know why I was thinking this thing was moving.
by, being like, Kevin? Hey, high five.
That's right.
Runs back in the truck.
It was not my proudest moment. I don't think I talked to you for a while after that.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what?
Yeah, I think our next contact was at the parade.
I was
There
steer
you go.
clear.
I don't think we had any plan going into that parade.
Yeah.
Just because of that day.
Yeah, that was
was a
brutal.
wild day.
What's the hardest part about being in this space? In the fitness space in general, early days, but then also hardest part about getting this truck from Facebook Marketplace once purchased to then what it is now?
Patience.
There you go.
I like that.
Patience and learning, not failing.
Yeah.
So those are like two key things that I harp on. Being grateful, expressing gratitude a lot for the people that are a part of it. Keeping close to the team,
Yeah.
making sure people are taken care of.
Yep.
And treating the instructors right.
Yeah.
There you
How I
go.
look at it,
Yep.
like the instructors. A big thing is you can ask all the instructors. It's a split. I want them to feel appreciated.
Right.
When they do classes with me, and MoveStudios at any of our locations because of the dollar amount. At the end of the day, you don't want to work for free.
Yeah.
You don't want to make
Yep.
$40. You don't want to make $80. You want to
Right.
make hundreds of dollars.
Right.
Right.
And if you put the work in and you have the effort, like I want people to be rewarded for that.
Yeah.
And those are
Yep.
the people that will feel the appreciation.
Right.
When did you know it was a viable business? Like you buy this thing. And
I still don't know.
Is that true? Is that, because
I
it's
love
such a
that
new
answer.
venture. Like, at least in New England, there's nothing like this exists, right?
There's actually not one in the world.
Are you shitting
go.
me?
So we have a provisional patent right now on it.
Holy, a one of one.
Shark Tank.
Shark Tank. We're sitting on a one of one, Drew.
A one-on-one.
Holy
That's
Erectile
awesome.
dysfunction. That's amazing.
Oh boy.
Drew, I didn't know. Okay, this just elevated.
One
thing.
of one.
We're sitting on a 101.
Yeah.
Yep. We do.
Wow.
The brand that I'm teaming up with, we're curating events all over New England, traveling outside of Boston. Can't be any more grateful for them. It's coming in and taking a chance with such a small brand that's only 2 years old. You know, there's so many other people out there. There's so many people out there with more money than me that could probably do the same exact thing. But again, it takes a lot of patience, and it takes a lot of just the knowledge of what the fitness industry is, what you're trying to curate and what you're trying to do, and then have that passion behind it to create something. And obviously they see that, and that's something I'm super grateful for.
I love that you said patience was one of your biggest, you know, kind of drivers of realizing, okay, all things take time. What are, for those that maybe are in the fitness world or just in entrepreneurship or in business in general that are kind of spinning their wheels and are listening to this and being like, and are being like, I am patient. Like I am. What's the daily discipline and practice looks like to outside looking in now? You're like, oh, the key was patience. But for those that are like, you know, like when, you know, what do you have any sort of like daily rituals to practice?
No.
You know, or reminders in life that you're like, oh, okay, this is.
Wake up and write down 10 things you're grateful for.
Do you do that?
To do with the business.
Really?
Yeah.
Every morning.
But also write down 5 things that I've been told no to.
Oh, okay.
So remind myself of the things that I've overcome, because there's plenty of people that have said no.
Yeah. Do you physically write them down or in your notes, like on your phone?
Notes on my phone.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that.
So that's it's just a reminder, a daily reminder.
You know what I've been starting to do lately is I draw.
No, I don't want to know. I do not want to know.
Masturbation.
No, we said no more of those jokes. All right. I've been starting to write in a little expo marker on mirrors in my house. I got a shit ton of mirrors in my apartment.
Ashley, is that true?
Don't ask me why.
She can take pictures right now.
Don't ask me why.
I have a mirror on the door, like as you leave my apartment, and it's basically got like, it's all of what's in here on a mirror. No joke. And then if you open my...
I do not want to see that.
It's like one of those places at a circus where you're just running into shit.
I'm telling you, I gotta send you some pics.
I'm telling you, I got a mirror right above the bed, right on the side, everywhere.
There's ejaculation all over that mirror. There is all of that
You're
mirror.
taking this. This is supposed to be motivational. Okay.
Is that not motivational?
That's Ashley. She'll tell you. We got mirrors. We got mirrors.
Okay. Good Lord.
Now our floor is a mirror.
Okay. You know what? This took a turn. I was not mentally prepared for. Right?
No, but
Good
that's.
Lord.
I think it's just noticing a strong work ethic, and I can already sense that you have that. And a lot of people that we run into, or that you run into in life, I feel like when they're going really successful or have their startup business or something like that, more than half of the ones you run into will say what you said, given like no business background, no background in any of this shit. You just kind of picked it up and went with it. Had a strong work ethic and patience behind that.
100%.
And that is just you gotta love that.
And
you gotta love that.
Patience pays off, because you know where you're going to see this thing? St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Boom.
Boom.
Again.
Up and down West Broadway, March
19th?
March 19th.
Yep.
Is that what it is? March 19th?
March 19th.
March 19th. You will see this truck. Is it the same route? Has it changed a little bit?
It might be changing. I know there's a new race director. There's a new company owning the race.
Okay.
The race. Sorry, I'm stuck on races.
There it
Those
is.
are the people that pay me.
Yeah.
They pay me to go to those. The parade doesn't pay me. So I'm honing in on it, but not that much.
Yeah.
It is the 19th. I believe it's going to probably be the same route.
Okay.
I know they talked about bringing it through the seaport.
Yeah, you mentioned
but
that,
I don't
which
know
would
if
be
that's going to
wild.
happen.
What? Yeah.
Down Summer Street, over the Summer Street Bridge, and looping kind of down where we are right now.
Yep. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Do you want to tell them about the giveaway that we're partnering up to do, and how they can basically enter that?
Yeah,
as well?
so enter it. We won't tell you the giveaway, but just follow us.
I like it.
Just do that. Trust me,
Suspenseful.
you'll be good. You'll be happy with it.
Suspenseful.
No, so really the giveaway, we're doing a $1,000 giveaway at the parade, and then we're gonna give away a year's worth of dangerously caffeinated coffee.
Boom!
All jacked
I
up.
don't even know if I could handle it. Because if this is what it does to you, then
Put that in
I'm
your
not
suck hole.
doing it.
That's what I'm drinking out right now,
I am
man.
not entering this giveaway.
Drink it in.
Yeah, right. All of it. One day, year's worth.
Probably die.
And then we're going to do a year's worth of classes to all MoveStudios classes throughout the city. Again, we'll be all over New England, a little bit through the tri-states. So yeah, I mean, wherever we are, you're welcome to be there. So we're going to do those giveaways. Again, $1,000, year's worth of dangerously caffeinated coffee, and a year's worth of 2023 MoveStudios classes. To enter, you got to follow Dangerously Caffeinated. You have to follow MoveStudios.
Yep.
And yeah, just subscribe. Subscribe to our email so then you can get the email that you won. Because if you don't subscribe, you don't know you're going to win, and you might miss $1,000,
See, I like
which
it.
I could use on my truck for a gallon of gas.
Yeah, maybe. I assume to fuel this thing is violently expensive.
Oh my
huh?
goodness.
Yeah. I mean, the show last weekend, they
Yeah,
took 110
You
gallons
just sit
out.
there and just start sweating at the pump just as it keeps going. Just
I
Yeah.
think we are going to be the rowdiest and loudest float.
Oh, for sure.
The plane's
yeah,
ever seen.
yeah, yeah,
You know?
yeah.
This is
that's gonna be sweet.
Louder than last year. We
Yep.
got our horn this year. I didn't have the horn last year, so they'll hear us coming.
We'll have to get a little sound effect.
That's
on the
gonna be
horn,
good.
too, a little sound bite because
All
that
right,
thing's
all right.
freaking
loud.
insane.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wake
All right,
up.
where can everybody find you, support you?
plug.
Plug away.
Yeah, so MoveStudios_Boston on Instagram, MoveStudios.net. Check us out. Again, we have a lot of super exciting wellness events coming up in 2023, all over, again, New England, the Northeast, the tri-state. We're going up to New Hampshire, hopefully up by the ski resorts in the winter months, providing fitness and wellness to everybody. Multiple residential areas, corporate wellness we're huge with. We do private training, but it's not our bread and butter anymore. We're really focusing on wellness and holistically making people healthier.
Holistically. Did you hear that?
Did you practice that beforehand? Because that was great.
Yeah, the teleprompter behind the camera just told me everything.
Was that on the SATs? That was really good.
No, it was not in the SATs because I did not do good on those.
Yeah, I know. You get a 400 just for writing your name, you know?
Yeah.
They mean nothing to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's
Hell yeah.
awesome.
You heard it here. Just to recap, St. Patrick's Day, this float, up and down West Broadway,
Boom.
$1,000 giveaway. Years worth of dangerously caffeinated coffee. Years worth of MoveStudios 2023 classes.
Let's go.
Hello.
Get jacked and get jacked up, baby.
Wow,
Let's go.
yeah. Kiss us, we're all Irish. Okay, so.
French Canadian.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Me too. Bonjour.
So, kiss Kevin.
All right. Hugs and kisses.
Yeah.
Love ya.